ever see that? Because their beef, their beef is like legit. So that's why them niggas try to kill 50 Cent.
Ja Rule and 50.
Yeah, their beef is like hardcore. So like they'll never squash that shit. Even though Yeezys and Gucci's I thought was like deep, and they managed to get by it. Ja Rule and 50 Cent's beef is to the core. So like. That's why we will never get a versus, even though it would be amazing. That'd be the versus of versus. Unfortunately, we'll never get that because that beef is real.
Does somebody like win?
Beef?
Like during no.
Oh. Yeah, the nigga who
no,
lives
like during
longer.
versus. Because I've never actually watched one all the way through.
The fans win
Afterwards, or just like is it?
I mean, if you know, like you watch the performance and pretty much whoever.
Yeah, it's kind of.
But there's no
decided.
official winner.
No, there's no official winning.
Yeah, it's whoever you want it to be.
Definitely, like earlier on when verses first started, I feel like the verses were happening between artists where it was like obviously this artist won. Yeah. Like when like Jada.
Oh, go ahead.
Like when like Jadakiss and Fabulous win against each other, or like when Timberland and Swiss Beats win against each. Like when the artists were first battling, it was like very obvious winners. Like when I think T-Pain and Lil Jon are battled, or like.
Wait, who won that one?
I think Lil Jon won that one.
We got a cheers one time.
Oh yeah, let's get a cheers.
Yeah, because we haven't even introed yet.
It's the end of the day. It's the EOD podcast. We here. End of the day podcast. Cheers, baby.
To another week.
Another episode. Shit, look at us just podding up without like everybody.
Man, I'm glad we were able to pod through COVID.
Yeah, for real.
This has been a great outlet, being able to just hop on the pod, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
But going back to versus, I mean, she was asking if there's a winner. I think there is a clear winner. I think the internet decides the winner.
Usually.
Very quickly.
Usually the internet decides the winner, but I've noticed within the past few ones, I'm just seeing a lot of split. Like it's almost 50-50. Like with Ashanti and Keisha Cole, it was just really who you listened to more in the end of the day. Yeah. And I just, even though I knew of all the Ashanti songs, the girls that I was fucking with bumped more Keisha Cole, so I just heard more Keisha Cole songs, so like those resonated with me more in that verses. Like those are the kind of girls I dated were Keisha Cole girls. I didn't really date many Ashanti girls, so like that's what it was. So I thought Keisha Cole, but I was seeing a lot of Ashanti, but then I seen a lot of Keisha. So you know, like that's what I see like now with verses. So I'm excited for the next one. It's been a while since we even really heard talk of. Other than, I think D'Angelo was doing a versus everybody on Valentine's Day. He did. I don't know how that happened. It was happening at the Apollo Center in New York. I don't know how that should happen.
Kristen, do you like D'Angelo?
Yeah.
Right.
Yes. But once they said D'Angelo was versus, it just got me in thinking all the people that he could go against, low key, like Music Soul Child, or like fucking. Let me see. What's this motherfucker's name? Woman's Worth motherfucker. Maxwell or Tyrese or fucking Genuine. All the R&B verses we haven't even gotten. Bangers. We haven't gotten mad.
R&B is stacked.
Bro, yeah. Where's the R&B verses at? Where these niggas at? Let's get a Tank versus Tyrese or like
oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? Like where they at? I don't know. That's just my 2 cents about the verses though. I like them.
Yeah, I'm interested to see more.
Yeah, I am interested. It's been a little while, but what's up, guys? Brand new week.
What's good?
Brand new episode. Yeah.
Yeah, what is it? Week 107?
Something like that.
I try to memorize it. I think so. Yeah. I'm gonna call that.
I smoke way too much weed.
It's 107.
Word.
Is it?
Yes, only because
I would have to check the last posted episode.
And I know no, I thought it was 107. I don't know why.
Dude, this is the most organized I've ever seen our doc. It's like a level up.
So much fucking info too.
Hell yeah.
Your gun came in, Kristen. You got a gun.
Tufting.
Yes, I got a tufting
gun. Oh, I thought that was a type of gun.
No.
Oh no, she's no.
No, but
I thought she was about. She's walking.
Kind of feels like
Kristen's strapped. So
no, and you know what? Honestly, so it's a cutting a cut pile gun, like a tufting gun. So what happens is it shoots the yarn through it, and then it cuts it in like 1.5 inch sections. So technically, like if you just push the trigger, it will just like go and shoot out like and cut it.
Oh, word. So it'll just shoot into the air.
Yeah.
So technically, if a motherfucker was close enough, you could
like stab him really fast.
Oh, that's
like
how
a sewing
works.
machine kind of.
So it pushes the yarn through, and then it'll cut it off.
It'll push it in, pull it out, cut it. Push it in, pull it out, cut it. So then it leaves like.
Oh, so and then it plants it in the room.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Got you. So you can actually. So with this, I guess if people don't know, technically you can make rugs with this, right? And other
tufted items, like
tufted items.
I'm gonna make many things.
Got you.
I'm very excited.
Get it tuft on.
Yeah, thank
like a little home collection.
Oh shit!
Oh,
yeah, I'm excited for what will come out of this, low key. So
me too.
I'm super excited. High key, actually. High key.
I gotta get a little.
To be continued.
I'm trying to think. Is there any other personal? Is there any other?
What you got going on, Sam?
I don't know what I got going on. Honestly, I just got mad fucking music that I just need to either finish, release, work on.
Okay.
Just in the stash that I'm just been like being lazy about, and honestly, it's just a lack of just living that's been getting in the way of.
That cup is mad close to the edge. It's kind of giving me anxiety.
Just a lack of living that's just gotten in the way of just me like working on shit.
Yeah, I feel that. Damn, who's got the phone on? That's
it's gotta be Christian, not me.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, so that's really what it's been like. I've been there. I've had the opportunity to a lot of times, and then I just go to dig in that bag, and it's just like kind of just not empty, but superficial because like niggas know I'm just chilling. Like even though I'm talking about shit, like nigga, I'm just they're like, yeah, nigga, all right, you just chilling because COVID's still active. LA's shut down. Shit ain't popping.
Well, they're saying they're gonna open movie theaters next month in New York, but I would imagine that LA's not far behind.
Yeah, I would imagine the same, but it's crazy to think that we're just getting there to just movie theaters.
I mean, I think that's a big deal to be in a room with people. Like, I'm not gonna rush to go to the theater.
That's what I feel like I'm on.
Everything's releasing on streaming anyway.
That's what I feel like I'm on, and at the same time, I'm thinking like, at this whole time, low key, it kind of built up. I got a bit of a fear, low key, like. Do I want to go sit in a movie theater with a bunch of niggas? Like, I don't know if I want to go do that right now.
Yeah.
At least not until I get the vaccine. Okay. Yeah. If I got the vaccine, I probably maybe feel a little more comfortable.
Yeah. They're saying the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, it's one shot, and it's a 66% chance that it'll
kill you.
No, that it'll protect from the. It's like
that's all I get is 66%.
That's like a C-.
I guess that's a Steph Curry shot because he shoots like around like 60% from the 3-point line. So I guess that's like I trust it. Like
all right,
if I had to bet, if I had to bet a Steph Curry shot on that shit, I'd be like, yeah, of course. Like, if Steph Curry hits a shot, you won't get it, type shit. Like an open shot, I'll take that. I'll take those.
It's more than 50%.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
It's almost 70.
Yeah, that's like a step. If it's like a Steph Curry shot's worth, then like I guess at that point, then yeah, I feel comfortable. I feel cozy.
They're saying it's one advantage to it is that it should speed up the amount of vaccines because it's only one shot.
Right. And so niggas can just get that and dip.
Yeah, I just think it's so weird that that's what all it's gonna take for us to just go back is to get a shot. They're like, take this and then we'll be good. Like, what if it mutates? What if some other shit happens?
I mean, they're hoping on herd immunity, but I just don't know that we'll ever hit like critical mass for that. Like, if enough people get it.
I don't know. I think that the biggest thing that is going to always play a role in all of this and what people choose to do is niggas want to go back to normal. Niggas want their shit to go back to normal. Niggas want to go back to the way they were making money before. Niggas want to go back to the way they were living before.
I want people to be able to see their family.
So exactly.
Like, I'm just like, at this point, Whatever.
And so I think that's going to play the biggest role in what the general public ends up doing. And once all vaccines are released, once like things are like, once the vaccines have been out for a little longer, because the vaccines really, when you look at the time, haven't been out that long. In this digital age, they've been out for fucking forever, because we talk about it all the time. It's everywhere. But in realistic time, they haven't really been out for that long. So I think whatever, you know, the people want to do the most is go back to normal is going to determine how people really respond to that shit. Because you see, at first, niggas was not fucking with the vaccine.
Yeah.
Yo, that shit is harder to get than a PS5, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so for that to be the case is...
It's fucked up, because what about the old people, you know? Like
people are trying to get it.
I know.
For how much disbelief is in it. You know what I'm saying?
People are still trying to...
Exactly. So...
To be honest, I'm not rushing to get the vaccine, but if it's presented to me where...
Which it'll eventually be, I think.
I mean, within a year's time, 2 years' time, if everything's chilling, I'll probably end up...
At that time, PS5s will be going on sale. That's what I'm saying. Like right now, you can't... You
cannot get a PS5 to this day.
It's $700-800 resale for a PS5.
Ridiculous.
Guaranteed. And around that time, you're saying in 2 years, when you'll probably be getting it offered to you in the hospital when you go for a normal visit. Like, hey, do you want to get the COVID vaccine? Do you want to get you'll see PS5s on sale at Best Buy, like half off.
Same time.
I'll probably have a PS5.
You'll have your PS5 then.
When did the PS5 come out? When did
last
the vaccine come out?
Last November, December. Last November.
Somewhere around there, because I remember it was around my birthday, and I was like, I want to get one of these, but I was like, nah. It was too hyped.
For to only play like 2 games, nigga.
That's what I'm saying. They need a roster before I switch teams.
Niggas play like 2 games on that shit.
All I'm playing is Modern Warfare. That's it.
And the difference on your PS4 or Xbox compared to the PS is not if you're playing that shit. That's what I'm saying.
Dude, it's just crazy that everything's now a resale market.
Everything.
Even Pokemon cards.
What? That McDonald's shit?
Damn, I still need to find that one.
Is that still a thing?
Did you get your collection?
No.
You gotta get that shit sent to you,
I do. I keep forgetting. Because honestly, my mom low-key is using it to lure me back to visit Boston.
Man.
She's not trying to send it.
That's solid. That's a cool thing.
Because she knows it's been like...
Would your mom let you back in the house?
Yeah, no, of course. They wouldn't. They know, like, I mean...
Wait, they're vaccinated, right?
Yeah, my parents actually are vaccinated, so...
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so...
They be chilling?
Yeah, they are chilling right now, so... yeah, they would let me in the house, low key. So, yeah, I do want to go back home at some point. I need to fucking go back home, low key. It's been mad long since I've seen anybody.
Like over a year.
Plane tickets are mad cheap.
You can go anywhere right now,
except for oddly enough, Massachusetts.
Why?
There's still like the normal price. It's still like I'm still paying like $300, $400.
What?
Yeah,
that's
Massachusetts
absurd.
And New York, because I would go to New York and just take a bus to Boston.
That makes sense.
Oddly enough, it's still pretty. It's just like areas where honestly, it's the areas that are popping, like Atlanta, Miami. The tickets is like $100.
Crazy.
It's fucking wild, but wild. Yeah, but other than that, nothing else is really popping in my life, dude. What about you, dude? Anything personal?
No, I've just been working, man. Working hard. Definitely trying to get through COVID. Trying to cook more. Trying to eat healthy. My diet is fucked up.
I fuck with that. I struggle with that every day. Like
it's so because it's so easy to just buy some shit that's already made. It's hot. It's ready to go. I could sit and make a meal for an hour and a half.
I wish I wish it was normalized to have a personal chef so it was affordable. Like I wish it was like a normal thing, so it was like built into our like financial, like a personal chef. Because like nigga, I don't even want to think about what like if I could come
That's
home,
a smart AI invention right there,
bro. It would be amazing.
Make your food at a certain time.
I'm giving out $1 million game
Yo.
if someone's listening to this podcast and has the fucking
Some $1 million. Out
yeah.
Oh
This is a
God.
$1 million game right now. This
Sheesh.
is crazy, but it's just like I don't even want to think about what I'm ordering. Even those like services where you can like pick your food and shit. I don't even want to pick that shit. They could just. I'll tell you at the beginning of the thing when I sign up what I eat. Like all the different types of foods and all the things that are acceptable. You know what I'm cool with. You know what I'm aspiring to be as far as health wise and what I want to eat. Nigga, just cook me anything. At this point, my taste buds have they're not very. I don't have very particular.
Would you eat only plant based?
If it was cooked right and the nigga could cook and the motherfucker could cook good, I'm totally fine with that. If you can cook, because I've had plenty of plant-based dishes that were fire.
I'm not gonna lie though. For me, a lot of food, the allure comes from maybe the smell of the food, or I'm big on textures. If a texture is looking weird, I'm probably not gonna eat it.
1,000%. I am as well.
Yeah.
That's my issue is that finding a plant-based diet that fits those criteria, because those I do fuck with as well. For 7 days a week, every night, let's say, because what I want to do for my eating habit, I don't know if you have this, is I'm trying to get more strict as far as when I eat breakfast, when I eat lunch, when I eat dinner, so that because that's where I think I fuck up a lot, because I'll eat dinner at mad late this time. Now I don't want breakfast the next day. Now I'm eating lunch a little later. Now I'm you know what I'm saying? So
right.
Just in general, if I could have a fucking I need a personal chef. If there's someone out there who wants to and is willing to accept chump change for it, because I have
It's probably
nothing.
not slim to none.
Yeah, I have nothing.
I think
for
that's
you.
why back in the day that was what a wife was for.
Yeah, no, definitely. Whenever I had a shorty, she super hardcore.
To stay at home.
Not even stay
In the
at home.
50s, not right now. That's not acceptable now.
I mean, not they be the moms. They be the moms. The stay at home moms.
I mean, whatever. Any stay at home family
Let's
member.
not discriminate. There's stay at home dads too.
Yeah.
The stay at home dads that I do know, their cooking is decent. Their cooking is decent.
I would hope so. If you're staying at home, you better be cooking.
Yeah, no,
that's facts.
Yeah. Dude, what else is going on? Let's see.
I just wanted to say hello.
Huh? Does that have to do with this Tazo thing? Hold on, is this Tazo the Tazo tea?
Yeah. So they announced with SZA and what was the other company? American Forest. They were gonna do pay people a living wage to just be there for the earth and advocate for the earth, and
I fuck with that.
That's tight.
Yeah.
Hold on, where's Tazo based out of?
It's cool that it's SZA too, doing that.
Because I know Tazo.
And they're planting trees. That's the main point is to
where are they
suck
from?
up the carbon.
Oh, Portland, Oregon. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, that makes sense coming from someone from Portland, I guess. That's cool.
I mean, Kristen,
yeah.
you posted that thing that said that, future business is going to be about supporting good causes and
inside the
helping
business
each other.
plan.
Yeah.
Did you know they had bottled drinks?
Tazo?
Yeah.
I feel I've seen them before. Yeah.
I've never seen them.
Bro, you've for sure seen a Tazo
Where?
iced tea.
Somewhere bougie.
Bro, in the gas station. What are you
No.
talking about?
They do not have
Really?
Tazo. No, they do not.
Yeah.
They do
I
not
feel
have-
it's not bougie.
I feel like I've definitely seen Tazo.
Alright, I'm waiting on the photo. I'm gonna wait.
All right, bro. I'm gonna find it.
waiting
That
on
packaging
photo.
looked fly.
I'm gonna find it in one of
I
those little
don't remember
where you pull
ever
open the
seeing
door
this Tazo.
and you grab the soda or the drink.
Please
out.
let me know, people, if you've seen. Send me a photo ASAP.
Oh, come on.
I don't remember ever seeing any of these bottles in any fucking gas station. Because Tazo's pretty sedity, I feel like, right? Or
I thought so.
I thought they were. It's fucking got a Z in their name. They got to be fucking sedity.
Yeah, I've for sure seen. Dude, they have these at Co-op. I feel like
Co-op's kind of sedity though. It's like a bootleg.
Anything in
their
Kohler.
pasta is fire.
Co-op?
Yeah, low key.
Yeah, it's like a.
If you're listening,
it's like a
don't
bootleg,
sleep on the pasta.
It's like bootleg Whole Foods. It's like bootleg Whole Foods. It's like
a bootleg. No, it's fucking. They're taxing there. What are you talking about?
No. But they're not. But they're not Whole Foods. They're taxing it. You pay the Whole Foods prices, but they ain't Whole Foods. They're co-op because their food their food's not their fresh food's not the worst, but the shit I get at Whole Foods, like the sandwiches,
top flight,
dude. The sandwiches I be getting from.
I mean, I don't think I've ever shopped at Whole Foods.
Yeah, they're like their hot sandwiches are next level.
We get juice from there.
Their pizza's really good.
Is that? Oh, that's Whole. Oh no, Whole Foods is legit, dude. The one over here is sick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We went in there. I was like, "Yo, this shit is high." You know what I'm saying?
But then you look at the price, you're like, "What? $10 for a banana? Get the fuck out of here! Suck my dick." $20 for a fucking tomato? What the fuck? Nah, but I fuck with them. Do you guys still not go to Starbucks? You still don't fuck with Starbucks?
Never been.
Haven't been back.
Damn, man.
You know what? That's because it's so important where we put our money, and we need to think about it consciously every single day. Like when you go to buy something, like what is this doing
Could
for
buy
anybody
some
but
Starbucks
me?
stocks.
Yeah.
And own that shit.
Like they don't give a fuck about you. Starbucks don't give a fuck about you.
Damn.
Starbucks don't give a fuck about
Wait,
me.
are they public? Is Starbucks even public?
Yeah, I'm sure.
No, didn't they get criticism about that?
No, I'm sure they're public.
Or am I wrong?
Let's see. Yeah, they're public.
They are?
Yeah, $104 per share. So it's not crazy expensive. You can still, drop 1,000 right now and get quite a few shares.
I'm sure they're doing fine right now.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
why is it normal to have that
It's just
many
been going
businesses or that many stores?
It's probably smart to buy it before like Christmas because they always go up when they have those Christmas cups.
I'm sure.
Buy a little, get the boost.
Get the little boost. Yeah, their stock isn't their stock's on the upswing. But
speaking of upswing, I want to say I'm very happy to hear that Tiger Woods is okay.
That was a really good segue.
The upswing.
A+.
Yeah. I would pat myself on the back, but it's actually more serious than that. I mean, I don't know how he flipped over or how any of that happened, but glad to hear he's okay because we can't lose a great.
I did talk to some people who drive down that street, and they say they do hit that street at a very high speed on a regular basis. Where that street where he crashed at, I know someone who lives like within walking distance. He said it's like a 10-minute walk from where Tiger crashed at.
Whoa.
And he said yes, he himself hits that street at a very high speed, but the only way for something like that to happen, such a like insane crash, is to not be paying attention because it's like pretty much a straight go. It's like a straight, even though it's an incline or like a hill, it's like straight. So like they said he did have to like swerve or something like that. So he must not have been like.
Could have been. You think he's off the drugs?
No, I don't think it's anything like that. I think it more has just been like.
Wait, he didn't fall off the ledge. He just got it rolled.
Rolled over, yeah. Okay. He rolled over. He just missed a pole and stuff. A pole. Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, I think he went over the median.
Cars are scary, man.
They're so scary, dude. They're insane.
Kind of makes me scared to know that I have an older car and it doesn't have like any of those crazy ass safety features that these new cars have.
Yeah.
Dude, new cars are incredible. They're actually getting pretty safe.
I think the issue with those new features is that for some reason, they're finding ways to charge you. That shit should be standard.
I agree. Like a helmet to a bike. Like
yeah,
you can buy a helmet that's approved, like a bicycle helmet.
Yeah.
For mad cheap. It just you're paying for more so the ergonomical design when you buy a more expensive helmet, but they all have a standard. Like you can't sell a helmet that's fucked up.
Bro, you should not be charging me for like like
shitty safe.
blind spot detection or backup cameras or the braking system or whatever. You shouldn't be charging me for any. Those things should be fucking standard in every car like nowadays. Like, when do you think you're gonna upgrade?
I don't know, man. I hope my car just continues to hold me down until the day comes where I do make the leap, but I'm chilling for now.
Okay, so you don't have a desire to upgrade.
I do, 100%. Okay. I definitely have a desire to upgrade, but I'm not. I'm lining my ducks up first.
Gotcha.
Before I make any moves. You want to know what one of the hardest rap bars of all time is?
No. What's one?
Gucci airbags, just in case we crash. Jay-Z, pound cake. That's a bar.
That's a super bar right there.
But I don't know if you can get Gucci airbags. I'm not sure.
You definitely can't, because I don't know if you can remove the airbags from.
You would have to buy it before it gets installed.
I don't think you can
or send it to the manufacturer, the specific fabric.
Also, how would you know unless you crash the car that the dude put the Gucci airbag? Like, even he'd be like, all right, sir.
But
I'm gonna install the Gucci airbags.
But do you care that you have Gucci airbags when they save you in a car accident?
All right.
Are you like, it feels better? It was
well,
Gucci.
If you crash, imagine like you get hit and it's just like a Gucci airbag.
Gucci airbag.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
Gucci, you get the imprint
tell,
on your forehead.
You're like, yo, and then my Gucci airbag deployed, and it fucking gave me a black eye.
Well, remember, it was kind of a little trend to stunt in front of your crashed car. Remember, Sheck West did it.
What?
Yeah, I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, it was raining, right?
It was raining. He was stunting in front of his crash car, not necessarily like celebrating it, but just being like, fuck. He did it. I think Rich, I want to say Rich, another rapper did it. A couple rappers had stunted in front of their crashed cars as of recently, and it became a little bit of a trend to stunt in front of your crashed car. If specifically your crashed car was like a fucking supercar, You know
who has a nice whip? Travis Scott.
Travis Scott, yes.
That Lambo truck is
yes, he does.
incredible.
So, but hear me out though. If I crash my car and I'm stunting in front of it, like, yo, I crashed my fucking Benz truck and I got Gucci airbags that deployed that saved my life.
You're just like hanging.
You just look like an asshole.
Or
or you look really cool.
You
look really wealthy.
Yeah, like a balling asshole.
You have so much money you can buy Gucci airbags.
A balling asshole.
Sin exclusive.
That is wild.
Balling asshole.
Fuck it.
What else is going on? Yeah, so you know, I was gonna say, speaking of Travis,
I was gonna toss it to Kristen because she had another cool little
so the other day
business.
I go to Sweet Flower to buy some weed, and they had
dispensary.
Yes, a fucked up boutique. I mean, not that this specific place is fucked up, but it's a boutique weed shop, and I bought these joints that were 100% of the profit goes towards helping. What was it exactly? Prisoner release and expungement.
100% of the profit?
100% of the profit.
Wow.
And it just, that
so
is...
they're non-profit? That's pretty tough.
That's wild.
And you know what? And that's what the reality is. I really do feel like the future of business is going to be business plans have donations already involved in it. Like
How
off
does
rip.
that work?
I mean, they probably...
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it says
They
profit.
sell weed.
So they probably are definitely like at least paying for their overheads, but like
genius.
the profit.
It is. No, it's good. I fuck with it.
It's also
because if you got it, why not?
It was a mid.
It was some mid.
TTT will exclusive.
Like, I fuck with y'all prisoners and shit. Like, I'm trying.
No,
I mean, I bought
on
2 more
some
joints today, so
on some
I'm
shit,
4
though,
joints deep.
For the price, not bad.
$8.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's probably the give and take of it all. Is the price is not high, the weed is in top shelf, but the cause is good.
Yeah,
and
supporting
you know,
cause.
like,
I fuck with it.
if I could donate $8 and get high, like, that seems
Exactly.
That seems fair.
Because that's what I think is fucked up, is that there's people in jail for
Weed crimes.
weed crimes, and then here I am at a boutique weed shop.
And they,
Yeah.
I read into it a little bit, and they actually focus on weed-related crimes. People that have like weed crimes that are
Nonviolent marijuana
locked up.
Speaking of,
Wow, these transitions today are incredible. Go ahead.
speaking of, homie in New Jersey, shout out Jersey one time.
Hey.
Sin
Yeah,
exclusive.
Hey,
it is now legal in Jersey. Who it was the governor?
I don't know who approved it, but it's about fucking time, man.
Yeah, New Jersey's.
I mean, I feel like it'll be everywhere soon.
Yeah,
Like every single state,
I mean, yeah, they want to fucking tax it. It's
right?
another thing for everyone to get taxed on.
They're just gonna let people out of jail and prison.
Yeah, that's the issue. Is the retroactiveness of the law should instantly take place and
Yeah,
help
like-
anyone who is locked up for a weed crime. They
It's
should
just-
be instantly released. Their
Yeah.
records should be expunged. They should not be they should not have to deal with any of the issues of selling weed if it's legal there now.
And that's why our system's fucked up, is because people, they don't want to release people because the prisons will lose money, and it's like a never-ending cycle in this fucked up system of just bad shit that this country's done.
Mm-hmm.
But hopefully we can undo our wrongs, and I have hope, dude. I think
The baby boomers are gonna die, and then we are gonna be progressive people raising even more progressive children.
That's what I'm hoping.
yeah,
But the process just it takes forever because it takes so long, and I'm just starting to notice that the level of hate is still there,
Yeah,
even
I feel
though the overall general thinking is more progressive. The hate and the spite and the ill will is still there.
I still think that's a generational thing, though.
Yeah.
Because that hate comes from being taught.
No, 100%. I just
Yeah.
wonder, because I'm surprised some of those pockets have lasted as long as they have, but they're still here. You
Yeah.
still hear from.
like it's 2021, and this is as far as we've come.
Yeah, exactly.
We have to fill the streets to
That's what I'm
fight for
saying.
equality.
That's
So
what I mean. So like, it's still daunting as far as like how much time and progression we have to make, but
I think also too, a lot of it is America.
oh, of course,
it's embedded in the system.
of course, yeah,
I mean,
1000%.
on a global standpoint, I don't know if racism exists like it does here, because I haven't been to other countries. I haven't experienced it. I just
Yeah.
know that in the United States, we are so far behind.
Yeah, I'm sure it
Yeah.
exists in probably different ways, but
I don't know. I feel like a lot of different cultures are still like have their own preferences on who they want their children to be with.
Like, how are we so close to Canada and like none of that shit rubs off here?
nah, no way.
Dude, Canada, they
Niggas
treat
look
their
at Canada like they're soft.
Yeah, but all their people are happy and taken care of. So there's that. United States is struggling.
Yeah. I mean, I just don't understand how we don't have like healthcare. Like it's so simple.
Yeah, but I mean, hopefully this pandemic has been pretty impactful on this entire system. So hopefully
And
we see
showing
some
people the
change.
flaws that like this is why we need healthcare.
Facts.
Big
you know?
facts. Yeah, big facts.
Whoa, these new Yeezys, I don't know.
Oh,
Honest-
the Yeezy 450s?
So I seen them in the group chat, and I was like, oh, these bootleg Yeezys. They didn't even look like Yeezys to me.
No, those are legit.
No, they
No,
are.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't know about those. These are weird looking. I have to see them on foot or in person.
Would you like
look
A few
Wow.
weeks we'll have all have a pair.
I know, right?
pull up to the gym in these?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
That
Like,
low key could be cool.
Go on a hike?
I haven't been able to buy or wear a pair of Yeezys yet. So
I'm saying by looking at the design, it looks crazy, but the overall sole at the bottom looks similar to his other outsoles.
it just looks like the toe is hovering though. Like,
Yeah.
Like how are you?
Like you're not gonna touch the ground type
I
shit.
don't understand how you're standing in those. Maybe it's like that right now because there's not a foot in them, right? You know what I'm saying? That's why like it might be like.
So you
it
think
might-
it's just gonna press down?
Yeah, that's
It's a lot of I don't know.
That is a lot of
That's-
space.
That's what I'm saying.
Because your
That's
shoe's
why
probably not going to flatten out
But
that
would
much.
it? I don't know if it would necessarily be uncomfortable if your toes aren't
It
touching.
kind of looks
Actually,
like...
wait. Would you even be able to walk?
what were those workout
I
shoes
knew,
called?
I knew it. I was literally about to say the same thing because this reminded me because the toe was hanging off the ground like those
Yeah.
Skechers shoes, the rocking shoes that
Yeah.
that they would say would get your ass fat. Those fucking Skechers. Fucking
Oh, the shape ups.
Shape
Shape
ups. Yo, if Kanye makes shape up, if Kanye has niggas wearing shape ups right
Yo.
now, nah.
He was like, that's genius. I'm going to
I
incorporate
Like
just
that?
gotta do it.
That's the whole design.
It looks like what he did was he separated it, made it like pods, and made them flat. Because remember, the shape up was round, so it was like you were on like a.
Yeah, you like walk.
But your foot never touched the ground, so what? I guess when you stood, you were like. I never tried a pair on, so I don't know how they like.
Yeah,
If they actually.
I feel like you'd have
whoever-
to like activate your
Yeah.
Oh shit! They have an actual photo
I'm
of
going to
it
look up a shape.
Of
Wait.
what, the shape ups?
of the shoe. That's the shoe.
So is that how they built this image? Maybe.
The other one was a rendering,
Okay.
but Kristen, you see it?
What's it
Oh,
called?
okay.
The Yeezy
450.
Oh, that looks cool. It looks cool in real life. Or that photo.
I honestly think they're probably pretty comfortable,
Shape up. This is a haircut.
and it doesn't look like the toe is floating, like how it was. In
Yeah, it definitely doesn't.
Would you rock it though?
Would you wear shape ups?
Shape ups,
They're
I would
not shape
definitely
ups.
rock.
I would not wear some shape ups.
Look at this
These?
fucking shape up.
I would wear these around the house or like to the grocery store.
Yeah, I hear these are super cheap too. They're not expensive. I hear they're like $150 or something like that.
That's solid. But we know they're gonna sell out, and then they're gonna be on the resale market for $400.
Yes, 1,000%.
If not
Especially
more.
if it's the first pair and he doesn't come out with another pair for a year. You know?
Right. But I don't know, with his Gap deal, maybe he's releasing the slides and stuff through Gap. So
Oh yeah, that's Bari. Bari got a pair. ASAP Bari get everything.
No, I take back everything I said. I need a pair right now.
he's got them on. Let me see.
He just has a pair. He just gets everything early.
No, I need those.
They're actually pretty hard.
Yeah, that looks pretty sick.
They're pretty hard. I think Kanye's just honestly, he's got the boost technology,
But
he's
he was-
got a factory behind him, and he just is having fun.
He's like, make this. Go
Yeah.
ahead and make a few of
honest,
these.
yeah, but honestly, he said he was getting away from laces. Why did he put that lace system on there?
That lace system looks beautiful.
But
yeah, he did say he was getting away from laces. I don't know why he put that lace system on there.
I mean, that
because
doesn't
it
mean
could
you
honestly
can't make a shoe
it
with
could
laces.
definitely function without the laces.
It definitely can.
You know,
But it probably didn't look
And the
as
laces
good.
kind of get in the way of having to tie them because he puts those, not the ones that his laces don't lay flat.
Uh-huh.
You know, they like kind of like,
bubble up.
but they bunny up. You know,
yeah.
so yeah, I just knot them like that, low key, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, I just do that on him. Like, yeah, so because of his other ones, the alien ones, he has like laceless systems on those.
The
And
ones
on-
that we have, the V3s.
Yeah.
those are pretty fire.
Yeah, and on his new 350s, he has laceless systems, and then he has laces that come with them, but you have to
Cut it, yeah,
you have to cut it
yeah.
off.
That's
which is
so
kinda-
weird.
Yeah, it is.
Oh well, I guess you just got it. He's saying commit, nigga.
if you want it like that,
Yeah, he's saying commit.
That's really funny.
It's funny, right? It's a little weird because like yeah, I might want to wear the laces and then go back to the laceless.
because he could
system.
honestly just make it like detachable somehow.
Maybe I would like them better with the
There's
lace on it.
definitely a way he has to make them detachable. There's gotta be a way he's working on that, or has done that, or is there maybe it's a cost reason why he hasn't done it, or something.
I think he's just doing. I don't know.
Because that actually does not make sense, what you were saying right now, because even how it is connected in the laser system, you would think that
like
block...
underneath it, I tried to move that little.
no, it doesn't.
Yeah,
it doesn't.
It's beyond me.
doesn't.
It's probably like vacuum wrapped on there with like heat.
So...
No, I really
So,
need a pair of
Kanye-
those shoes though. That's really crazy.
I mean, they do look cool
But dude, you know what a foot in them. They
with
look
some sweats.
Oh,
on
yeah.
feet. Wait, let me see.
on feet.
They look kind of wild on feet.
No, they
or
look
just his
fucking cool.
his-
Go to the next one.
His fit looks
Kristen
crazy.
is fucking right now. The fit is awesome too. I love this fit. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, that's a dope
those are
fit.
cool.
Okay.
Those are cool. I remember when he wore those. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, those are cool. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. People at home who are listening right now, they can't see this. Maybe
Go look
T
it
Will
up.
Exclusive will have the opportunity to put the photo in there, but I don't think he will.
I might have to do Bobby Shmurda because he's out.
How long was he in jail for? Prison.
Oh no, I was thinking about just putting a photo here instead of us talking the whole time. just put a picture.
Or just like put his head on, like just green screen it on ours.
That's what we need to record this whole episode behind this green screen now, and just like
just throw his
shit up
face
behind
up
us.
on the poster.
Yeah. So what else is going on, mofos? Well, you just said it. Bobby Shmurda is out of jail.
Yeah, that's a big
out.
deal. We can't just fucking pass over
He's
that.
out of jail. He's free. He's home. requested 50 pounds of oxtail for his first meal out of jail.
That's some king shit.
That is some Jamaican shit right there. That is some
50
island
pounds?
boy shit right there. 50 pounds of oxtail? Hell yeah.
Sounds like a lot.
That's a lot of oxtail. That is
50
definitely.
pounds
I've
of
never had
any
oxtail.
type of food.
I'm sure that's for him and his family and his friends.
Yeah.
So I don't think he's going to be able to eat all that oxtail.
He's got sides too, though.
But
I'm glad he's able to be back with his family.
Yeah,
and
100%. 100%.
That video of him
Celebrate life.
hugging his mom was pretty touching.
And he did it in a stand-up way, didn't, try to, like, not take responsibility for what went down. And, like...
He did the honorable thing in the streets, yeah.
100%. And now he's home, and I'm excited. I hope he just, keeps, moves correctly.
Hope he stays out of the bad shit.
Yeah, 1,000%.
Just,
And just keeps a cool head and just...
It's a second chance.
Locks in the studio and keeps at it and just puts on for his team.
For sure.
And just stays out of the bullshit. And hopefully, like, him and Rowdy can just continue their takeover that was starting back, what was it, I think 6 years ago.
Dude, it's crazy because they were going for it, man.
That was a whole different time, dude.
Yeah. About a week ago.
Yo, that
Yes,
shit was
sir.
hitting, man. What?
We're gonna have to listen to that before we leave.
I wish we could play music on this fucking podcast.
I know.
Soon.
2022, we'll have that figured out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Daft. So what is this? What is it? I mean, people are bugging over Daft Punk breaking up.
Yeah, I mean, I get.
Niggas ain't put out music in years. What the fuck you talking? They probably broke up the day they put the last album out. It was like, all right, that's it. To themselves.
Like, you good?
And and we're just finding out about
honestly,
it.
they're still gonna probably have shows.
No, I don't think. I think when you're broken up, you don't even perform together.
I think that's the point. I've seen a lot of people
helmets.
saying that they were sad that they were never going to be able to see him in person.
They never performed like that, anyways. Pre-COVID.
How do we know that it was even them when they were performing?
Could have been
We
me.
don't.
That's the thing.
We definitely don't.
Daft
Don't.
Punk.
That was something that rest in peace, fucking MF Doom was known for doing.
MF Doom's a savage.
He is. He was known for doing that, like sending niggas in just the MF Doom mask to go perform.
Genius.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Go see if you can do it.
Imagine you're just performing in 4 different cities at once. They're like, how is this possible?
There's a couple of artists who will right now perform a mask on. Rumor is one. I don't know if you guys know of him. I'll play some.
Marshmello?
Marshmallow's another.
Yeah.
Does anyone know what Marshmallow really looks like?
I don't know.
I think that's the whole point, right?
Yeah.
Dead Mouse.
Dead Mouse as well.
Yeah.
I feel like Marshmallow has to have a friend.
Of course, they definitely have friends.
Chocolate. And then they have like 2 crackers. And
Yeah. I'm sure they have friends, but like, come on now. Like, if you got...
He's only friends with someone who dresses up as a cracker and someone who dresses up as chocolate.
Or everywhere him and his friend go, his friend's like, that's Marshmallow. And they're like,
my
no,
God.
it's not. Like,
Yeah,
really?
right?
It's like, no, it's not.
It's just a big ass marshmallow on his
Yeah.
head.
Because really, when you think about it, no one would probably believe you.
If you had a marshmallow on your
You're just
fucking
like,
head?
yeah,
No,
you just
no.
say, yeah, Marshmallow.
Like,
and then everyone
if
would
you
be
and me
like,
go
what?
out and you tell someone, yo, that's my homie, he's Marshmallow. No one,
I'm going to start telling people that.
yeah.
Like,
Yo.
this is Marshmallow.
What if it was an AI robot?
Or when people ask me what I do, I'm gonna tell them I'm Marshmallow. I'm like, actually, I'm Marshmallow. And start telling people that, seeing what they say.
So what do you do for work? Oh yeah, so
I'm a DJ.
yeah.
Yeah. Actually, low key, don't tell anyone I'm Marshmallow.
Do it.
You're the first person I've ever told.
Complete.
This
This could be the way that we get to find out who Marshmallow is, because you just start to pretend like you're Marshmallow.
All right, the truth is out. For the listeners, we have Marshmallow on the podcast.
Yeah.
Marshmallow.
They're like, but his hands are white.
Yeah. Gotcha, bitch.
Gotcha, bitch.
Oh
Yeah, you didn't know I was black, did you? That's the whole thing. Marshmallow on the outside, black on the inside. Oh shit.
Oh my god.
So,
Yo,
yeah.
did you listen to the Draco the Ruler album?
No, I didn't. I honestly did not know he was releasing an album.
He dropped an album. It's pretty decent from what I listened to so far, but of course he has that Drake single.
That shit was hard. I like that song.
That shit slaps.
Yeah. My music upkeep hasn't been the greatest just in general, just because.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
The lack of just going outside and all that. I've just been more consuming information instead.
Yeah.
Figuring out ways to improve my hustle, get money.
Yes,
Just
sir.
Things like that.
Bread.
So,
Same.
like, I haven't really been listening to too much music and listening to too much too many, because music nowadays is just a bunch of successful niggas bragging. So
Gotta
it's
listen
just
to them
like,
TED Talks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
And also shout out Earn Your Leisure one time.
yeah,
They're
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, I was listening to one of the videos that you sent me today
Oh, sick.
about the car lease, or
Oh yeah,
whether you should lease or buy a car.
leasing versus buying. That's actually something that I don't think is talked about enough. But I always was taught to own your shit, but
Of course.
apparently leasing in this society kind of makes more sense.
Yeah.
As far as like,
You know, you could write off your lease.
Yeah,
on your
I didn't know
taxes.
that was the game changer for me. I said, if I get a new car, I'm getting a lease for sure.
Yeah, you can write it off.
I didn't know
You put
that.
less money down. And the way I see it is, if you lease a car, you know, you stay away from mechanic costs because everything's covered.
Yeah,
And they said that
definitely.
you don't tax. I mean, we know this, but when you don't fully pay off your car, you don't even own your car. The bank owns your car. So you don't actually ever own your car anyways until you pay the whole thing off.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's kind of like,
What? And then after you pay it off, it's your car's 10 years old, and you're like, I want a new car. And then
Yeah.
you try to sell it, and it's depreciated because cars never hold their value; they always depreciate.
They're one of the fastest depreciating assets in the world.
It's crazy.
It's insane, but I mean, it makes sense because when you think about it, like, it's driving a car is just like such a like unknown because everyone drives different. So I don't know how you drove that car. You could have drove the hell out of that shit for that 12,000 miles you had it. So like, how am I supposed to really know how you treated that car for that time?
Whoever had my car before
Could've
me drove
fucked
it like
all
a
in it.
grandma.
Fucking fucked mad bitches in it, like
Sin
murdered someone and put them in a
exclusive.
trunk and like successfully hit the body. You know what I'm saying? Like, how am I supposed to know what you really did in that car? So like, I definitely think it makes sense to a degree that cars, and also because they get produced new ones get made every year.
Yeah.
So
And technology is so fast.
Yeah. So
Well, like for me, you know, I have a old car. Mine's from 2004.
yeah, damn, that's crazy. How
Yeah.
old the cars.
It's pretty old, so that's almost a historic vehicle. I think after 20 years,
Yeah.
I got a few more years. It's
Historic.
yeah, and you don't have to get smogged anymore. Like
What?
yeah, after 20 years, your car doesn't get smogged. They just bypass it.
They
That's
just assume
crazy.
your shit's just.
They're like, yo,
They said
that shit's still running. You're good, bro. Just no, but yeah, it's got I put some miles on that car, just because I commute and everything. But
oh man.
it's been nice because I haven't had payments. I've owned it, you know. But I think leasing is just nice. You get the most updated technology. Like, I want to feel safe in my car too. Like we were
Oh,
talking
yeah.
about.
Yeah,
accidents.
somewhere between 20 and 30 years old.
Yeah, for what, historic vehicles?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And you get a special license plate and shit too.
Yeah,
It says
the age
historic
is usually
vehicle.
the age is usually between 20 and 30 years old.
Yep.
And you got to register it as a historic vehicle as well.
but smog check is actually the worst. When you have an old car and it has any issues, you have to fix everything.
Everything. Just get it. Well, that's what they tell you.
I mean, you have to have all your lights off. You can't have any engine codes.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with your car. So I've dealt with that. I've had to like get my shit fixed before smog.
Sure. And you got that European engineering.
Yeah. I
So
mean,
that's expensive as fuck.
I love the Audis. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Of course.
shit's, yeah, handles really well, all-wheel drive.
Of course.
Terrence said that he was undoubtedly top 10 drivers in the entire world the other day.
Wow. That's
Yeah. It's
Yes.
pretty hard to
saying
argue.
a lot right there.
Pretty hard to argue.
I don't know if you can just make claims like that. It
Check the
seems like-
stats. Just
like
check
a
the
Yeah,
stats.
just check 'em.
claim. What's this? Tyler? I didn't see the commercial.
Yeah, Tyler the Creator. Apparently, I don't know if it's necessarily his commercial, but his song's playing throughout the commercial, and the whole energy throughout the commercial is pretty
Fire.
dope. I would imagine.
Is the song off Igor? Or it's
No,
a new
I
song?
think it's new.
Oh, okay.
Like,
It kind of sounds like a
exclusively.
Pharrell beat.
He does mad Pharrell type beats now. Like that's
Yeah.
been his bag for a minute because he produced all of Igor, and there was a lot of Pharrell sounding type vibes on that shit. Like that's
It was fire,
definitely
though.
his main inspiration. I feel like is.
I mean,
Pharrell.
good for him though.
No,
yeah.
because he's really good at it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
if you find your inspiration and you get it from that, I don't mind at all.
And I feel like Pharrell probably like was okay with it,
Shit, yo, hey, of course, I'm sure.
like passing the torch.
To someone who's talented in that regard, because I mean, you can, anyone's going to be inspired by your work if you're as big as Pharrell.
Yeah.
It's just whoever
follow
makes,
through.
Yeah, exactly. And whoever makes it to the top, you would hope they would carry themselves in a way that makes it so that you want to fuck with this person.
Does Pharrell make beats still?
I'm sure. Probably.
Yeah,
I
he's
feel like
probably
you
still
can't just
cooking up.
quit.
I think it's just something where
Artists never quit.
I'm sure when you get to his level, the credits just don't mean as much.
Yeah.
He just wakes up
He's just
every
He just
okay
does it
with
for the
just-
love.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, and he's also involved in so much other shit, mainly in fashion and the fashion world.
Yeah.
The Adidas shit he's got, and like his own clothing.
Dude, yeah, he's hustling.
And
Shout out all the entrepreneurs.
I feel like BBC ice cream shit
Oh,
is
yeah.
still just as popping as it was. Like,
yeah.
you know, I feel like I still see that shit just like
It's still
always
around.
around.
Yeah.
Like, it's never like I would still wear a fucking ice cream shirt, no problem. Like,
Oh, yeah.
the fox running, like I love that fucking design. I
That's
always love it. Yeah, like I don't know. It's weird how that stuff is kind of like almost like how it is with Bape. Like it's granted, it's not like at the peak, but you'll still see niggas rocking that shit, no problem. So,
Speaking of kind of entrepreneurs doing their thing, I wanted to shout out Jay-Z for just making some big power moves, man.
hell yeah. The whole selling Ace of Spades to, or like partnering with LVMH.
Yeah, it's with Hennessy, right?
Well, so
Or he
Hennessy Moet.
sold. He
it's
sold
Louis
50%.
it's
Vuitton,
Louis
Hennessy
Louis
Moet.
Vuitton Moet Hennessy is the main.
LVMH.
So LVMH. So Louis Vuitton and Moet Hennessy are all owned by the same people, which is kind of crazy to think about.
So many huge brands.
Yeah, they
And
own,
all the things underneath them.
Yeah.
Just all the swag shit.
Yeah, Marc Jacobs is one because when I worked for Marc Jacobs, I worked technically for LVMH.
Got
and,
it.
I believe Rihanna's shit
Yeah.
was.
Oh, they took it. They
I
changed
think
it.
they sold it or gave it back or something. Was it Savage?
But yeah, he sold 50% of his ownership. But the new partnership's supposed to
Yeah, they're
help.
pausing their Fenty fashion house. But with fucking,
It's supposed to help like Rock Nation.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I mean, it definitely makes Ace of Spades look fucking ridiculous. Like, super good. Like,
For sure.
next level high end shit. You're talking about Louis Vuitton. You know, Moet Hennessy, like,
But like not even to stop there, he also invested in this new Perch credit app that pretty much helps millennials and young people build their credit with their Netflix and like Hulu.
Yeah, I
payments.
seen that
So
shit.
fucking cool.
I'm like, yo, that is really genius and also very cool.
Nah, so my only issue with that shit is because of who I am and my personality, I choose not to follow the trend and not to be a fucking sheeple like some people. And I use an Android phone. I don't have an iPhone.
Oh my god.
You just called us sheep.
I just choose to think differently outside the box, and I choose a different type of phone. I have a Pixel. I like Google's phones, and
throw up.
so I go to use this app. I see it instantly, and I'm like, "Oh my god, this is genius, nigga!" Because this always bothered me that there's all these bills that your credit score doesn't take into account. That I personally think it's not racist, but I think it's a level of classist. Like.
Yeah.
What
These not taking those kind of subscriptions into account for your
credit
for
score.
your credit score. Like I feel like those are things that everyone has. You know, like
Because what do they really count? Like your phone, your
no, they don't.
insurance.
They don't count any.
I
of
feel
that.
like they count my.
This app does count that shit. The only thing they really count are your credit cards and your and any loans you have. If you look at if you go on Karma credit
I guess
card
it
right
just
now,
has my car on there.
it has your you have your car loan, it'll have any credit cards you have, and any other type of loans you have out. There's a couple things that, like, if people want to know, I can gather it together, all the things that I use to improve my credit score, and we can talk about it next week or whatever. But there's like 5 different services that I'll sign up for, and they do similar things to your credit score, like what this app is. So I go to sign up for it, and they only have an iPhone app. And I'm like, yo, this right here. How are you? This is counterintuitive. Nah, for real talk.
Well, maybe they just haven't developed it yet.
I mean, all right, but this is counterintuitive to what you're doing. If you're saying, yo, we're trying to help people with
Maybe it's coming. It's coming.
I don't know. It just seems a
But what
it seems a
percentage
little
of
bit
people that have
sideways.
cell phones have?
You guys,
iPhones?
because you guys all live out here. If you guys lived on the East Coast, if you guys went out east, I'm sure, Kristen, back home, you have mad friends who have fucking Android phones.
We'll see.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
I just feel like I don't know anybody that I communicate with other than my sister that has
Back home, back east, back in Boston,
a green
most of my
bubble.
homies, most of the people I know have Android phones.
I
Granted, there's definitely plenty of iPhones out there. Plenty of iPhones I see in Boston on a daily basis.
Yeah, I feel you.
But in New York, guaranteed.
It's like 45% around there.
I know you said you haven't really been tuned into new music, but
Yeah, not too much.
did you hear about this new 6ix9ine doc?
Oh yeah, I want to watch it. I heard it was pretty good.
It actually is pretty good.
Yeah, I'll watch
Definitely
it.
interesting. Like
Because it's not really talking to 6ix9ine. It's talking like to a lot of the gang members and shit that were involved and shit. So I'll give it a watch. It's on Showtime, right?
Is it Showtime or HBO?
I believe it's on Showtime.
What
What was it called? Do you remember what it's called?
I don't. We just watched it. It's like 4 parts.
We didn't finish the whole thing though, did we?
No, we have one more episode. Pretty cool to watch though. Just watching docs about these artists, like
Britney Spears.
his motives. Yeah, the Britney Spears doc was great as well.
Super
Have you
villain.
seen that?
Super villain.
Super villain. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's on Showtime.
Showtime. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give it a look. See. Yeah, no, the Britney Spears. I mean, most of that shit, like, I already like. I didn't know, but like, I'd already like just like.
We kind of heard about it.
Yeah,
in the
heard about
tabloids.
it. I guess that kind of just confirmed it, but like.
It just puts it in a bigger.
I just knew Britney
perspective,
was in a
yeah.
fucked up situation, and
I feel bad.
the
I feel
Justin
like she got
Timberlake shit.
abandoned.
Yeah, the Justin Timberlake shit. Like, I was a kid when that happened, so obviously I'm not gonna realize that shit. But now that I'm an adult and you point it out, oh, okay, obviously I look back on that. But I was a kid, like, I don't know, like, I understand it was fucked up, but like,
I don't think he's the worst person ever invented for like doing that.
I mean, he was young.
Yeah.
But
not that it's okay, but I mean, whatever. Like, it's not like I don't know. I don't necessarily think that he needs to like come out and apologize. I mean, it would be nice if he did, but
I think his apology, Justin Timberlake's apology, needs to happen to Britney Spears and not to the public. He needs to hit Britney Spears up and say an apology.
yeah. Want that 100%.
Yeah.
But like to the public, I don't know.
I don't know if he needed to say it to the public and shit. Because I don't know if, because my whole thing, if I'm Britney Spears, I personally would want a personal apology.
Yeah, I want to feel human. She wants to be a human being.
Yeah, so I would hope, my hope is that he hit her up personally and was like, yo, I'm sorry, Britney.
I hope a lot of people hit her up.
I mean, yeah.
In a loving way.
Yeah.
Like her family.
And be like, oh shit, Brittany.
That's the
sorry
thing. A
we
lot of
left
the
you
people,
high and dry.
a lot of the people who you think would already know all the stuff that was in the doc. So if they haven't by now, I don't think they did, or I don't think they are.
Well, it's also, from my understanding, kind of hard to reach her.
Yes,
because she's so controlled. Such a crazy situation.
It's like Munchausen by proxy in a way.
How does that even happen?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I don't understand that.
Did you ever see Mommy Dead and Dearest? This woman,
I know what you're talking about.
She has Munchausen by proxy syndrome, which is like you treat your child like they're sick all the time, and then you make them get medicine.
Yeah.
And like you're addicted to them being sick.
Yeah.
It sounds like they made that up just for this one woman, because that is some wild shit.
Wild shit. Yeah.
I guess it happens like kind of a lot. I mean, I don't know what's a lot, but anyways. So ultimately, I'm trying to think.
Some people have it for themselves. They just always
think they're sick.
Yeah.
That's true. I think that's more realistic than
like a hypochondriac.
Yo, you look sick. Like, let me inject you.
I've seen it.
No, this woman made her child get a colostomy bag.
Yeah.
Like forced, like fake documents, and then she told the police that her child was
she was making money off her kid.
Challenged so that she wasn't able to say that she was actually healthy or like everything that she was saying would be a lie because she's mentally challenged.
Yo, wow.
So that no one would ever believe her. And I feel like that's what's happened to Britney Spears.
Did she get locked up, the mom?
So in this movie, spoiler alert.
Wait, should we watch it?
Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
Let's not spoil that.
All right, just kidding.
Can we talk about Judas and the Messiah yet or not?
Yeah, I mean, I watched it. I feel like it's been out long enough.
Yeah, if you haven't watched it,
HBO Max. Go fucking watch
you
it.
should
just skip ahead.
I mean, spoiler alert at this point. But it's not really a spoiler alert because it's all events that happen. So it's like based on a true story. But is it though? Because mad shit happened. I'm like, yo. I mean, shootout with the cops. That shit was wild.
Yeah.
Did that shit happen?
They said that.
When I was watching this movie, I was like, yo, this shit happened?
No, they said that pretty much they only shot one bullet and then the cops like shot crazy.
No.
That's what I read.
Not the end. Do you remember in the middle?
I'm reading an article right now.
They had that shootout with the cops when they were in that building.
Yeah.
They were in the
early hours.
Did that really happen?
In the early hours of February 10th, police surrounded a property in High Point, North Carolina, where where members of the Black Panther Party lived and worked. In the ensuing shootout, a Panther and police officer were both wounded. The incident did not receive much national attention at the time. Armed conflict of this type was relatively common during the late 1960s and early 1970s.
So they might have. I feel like maybe for the movie they amped it up, but dude, they were one that was kind of crazy about that scene is all them niggas had shotguns. And they seemed like they were mad far away.
Bro, they were like sniping with the shotguns. I was so confused. I was like, yo, who wrote this? Like, you would not be shooting across the street. You feel me? Like, getting direct hits. I was like, yo, come on.
Yeah, they were.
I was like, yo, he just sniped her with a shotgun. How is that possible?
Yeah, I'm just.
What the fuck?
That's why I was like, there were certain scenes I was like, wow. I think the biggest thing about that whole movie after I seen it, it's like in the end of the movie, and also because of who they got to play, homie. He was only 21 when he got killed.
Fred Hampton? Hampton. Dude, that's some crazy shit.
So that was weird to me, is because the homie was playing Fred Hampton looked like fucking 30, dog.
Yeah.
Like,
but also,
that's why I was like, hold on, what? This nigga was only 21 when he died?
I mean, but he did such a good job.
He did a really good job acting, but it had thrown me off when I'm watching the movie.
The real Fred Hampton looks older than 21 as well.
Yeah, 100%.
Yes. No, when they, even when they showed the photos of homie, or the video of the actual informant, at the end of the movie. Remember they showed the actual interview with him?
Yeah.
At the end of the movie, he looked like
He
a
looked
lot.
old.
Yeah, he looked old.
He looked like 45.
And I seen this meme about people just in general, the older photos. When you look at older photos, people just in general, when they're younger, they look older for some reason. Like I look at my dad when he was 18. This nigga looks like he's 35. Like the way he was dressed, he had the full beard, like the fro and shit. I'm like, yo, this nigga looks like he's fucking old as fuck, dog. Like
I feel like it's because when you're that age, you're trying to act older.
Well, it seems like it was a generational thing, honestly.
Yeah, and especially like, I mean, number one, you dress different, like the style is different, but also like imagine what you're actually going through like in those times. Like it's hard enough now, let alone then. Like I'm sure it does something to you that just forces you to grow up a little faster.
But yeah, I didn't realize he was so fucking young when they assassinated him. That shit was crazy. I was like, what? He was only 21. He didn't get to do anything. Like if he had lived even just to the age of Martin Luther King. You know, like what kind of...
He was too radical.
He was a bit I do wonder what his... seemed like I was getting mixed messages from him. Because it seemed like he was radical, but he didn't want to be radical.
But I don't mean radical in a negative connotation. I mean it more so as like his thoughts are just radical. Like people can't understand what he wants.
Well,
or they understand it, but they're afraid.
Yeah.
They're just like, yo, this is too different. Like,
because he was saying kill
the pigs.
But he didn't want to kill cop. It seemed like he didn't, because when homie was like, when he
wanted to bomb him.
Yeah, he wasn't down for that.
Because I think his judgment of right and wrong. You think he knew
he was like wired and shit?
I think he knew his right from wrong really well, like not wanting to blow those cops up, like
which is why
I don't know if that actually happened or not.
What wanting to blow the cops up scene?
Like, do you think the informant that was?
I'm sure. I mean, they had all the. I'm sure that was probably they had the wiretap, so I'm sure they might have had the actual evidence, but
I didn't see a based on a true story.
In the beginning, it says these events are based on a true story.
Oh, okay.
And that was the thing. I felt like maybe the only issue or the only thing I felt wrong with his message was that because he was so radical, it made him such a big target. Because of even though they were going after people like Martin Luther King still and things like that, because he was so radical, it made it easy for him to be a big target. Because they're like, yo, this dude's talking about killing cops and shit. We need to take him out. Instead of him maybe...
But he was also preaching like power to the people.
He was. That's the issue. He was unifying the black people. You seen he was bringing all the...
And that's what...
And taking care of his community.
That's literally what people have been afraid of. Is
1,000%.
Us unifying, because that's honestly, like, in terms of the black community, we're not unified.
Yeah.
We don't have unification. That's our biggest downfall.
Yeah, no facts.
So when they see us trying to unify, they want to like strike that down. So it's just, it was crazy to watch that movie, and especially during Black History Month. Like, that was a great piece to release that month. And also, too, like, the music that came with it. The music
came with it was really good.
Just kind of shedding light on this situation. Like, this February has been pretty cool.
Yeah. It did suck how it ended.
Thank God Tiger didn't get killed.
Yeah, I was talking about the movie, how homie, like, how homie went about assassinating him. Because he put something in his drink that made him pass out, that made him wouldn't wake up.
That was some cold shit, bro.
That shit was fucked up.
That was some cold shit.
That shit was hard to watch.
And it was hard to watch the informant talk.
At the very end. And I mean, because I understood what he was saying as far as like he chose his side. He didn't just watch things happen. Because in the end of the day, you could say like, hey, like you didn't do anything. You didn't participate in either side. You had no... You can look at a lot of people and say, you had the opportunity and you didn't do anything in this. Granted, yes, he led to someone's murder and all that, but he, in his mind, had some sort of effect on...
Well, he said that he was like a part of it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, part of both sides, which is... I can't even imagine.
Well, he was part of both sides in the way that... that's the thing. His sides that he was fucking with the Panthers on, I don't really fuck with... I don't really like... He took part in that, but it was all because... he needed to get close.
Yeah, it was.
So
yeah.
it didn't seem like it was genuine.
You
Like,
don't think that at any point in his existence
I'm
it
sure
was genuine?
he felt something.
Yeah, he
But
definitely did.
at the point of, if you realize that after you've literally done all of this, like he's been informed.
I wouldn't have.
Yeah, dude. Fuck
I wouldn't
that,
have. I wouldn't have poisoned him. You felt it you felt it after doing all that.
He's a coward.
It's selfishness. It's like self-hatred.
You see the scenes. I mean, in the movie, I'm sure he probably had in real life way more scenes of like him alone,
dude.
thinking
He didn't
about
want to
what
go,
he had to do.
He didn't want to go to jail, and then at the end they were threatening to put him in jail, and he took the coward's way out and ratted out this entire organization.
I will say the start of the movie was incredibly confusing. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Why is this dude impersonating a cop? Like, I was like, what am I watching right now?
But you got it later,
Yeah.
right?
No, I mean, no, it eventually all makes sense. Like very early, like within the next scenes, like it makes sense. But I was like, what am I watching right now? What is going on?
When it first starts off, it is very
I was
confusing.
like, what is this dude doing? Why is he trying to impersonate a cop and steal his car? What does this have to do?
I thought he was a real cop.
I thought he was too.
And I was like, oh, wait.
He's not.
What?
Yeah, I was like, oh, he's not a real cop. Like, and I was like, what is going on? What does this have to do with any of this motherfucking story? Like,
but honestly, such a good fucking movie.
Yeah. It must have been hard. I feel like it was. That's a hard character to play. Honestly, I don't know.
I wonder if that story is true about him impersonating a cop.
I'm sure all of that is true.
Maybe he got involved because he actually wanted to be a cop.
No, I'm sure a lot of that is true. I'm sure a lot of that because that interview section was obviously real.
Yeah.
That was all based in. So I'm sure a lot of that is at least true in the sense that what he told. I would just say for Lakeith Stanfield, like me personally, like
hated Lakeith.
If I'm an actor, the hardest things for me to play right now is a gay dude. If I have to kiss another dude in a scene, or do anything gay, like that would be hard for me to do.
Exclusive.
I would do that shit. Not like even Will Smith talks about the famous scene that he had back in the day, and I can't remember which he had. It was when he was younger, and he had a scene where he was playing the gay dude, and he had to kiss another dude, and they like cut it so they went behind the head and like made it look like they kissed. And
I don't even remember that.
I can't remember the name of the movie, and he always talks about regretting it. He's like, oh, I wish I did that. I'm like,
oh, well, they also had like the.
That he would have kissed him, or that he.
Yeah, because he felt like as an actor he didn't. He felt like as an actor he didn't take on the actual role and didn't like commit to the role. And he's Will Smith at this point takes his acting very seriously. I can't. Well, I'll come back with the facts next week.
What do we think about Big Mama's House?
Big Mama's House with
Martin Lawrence.
What about it?
Puts on the fat suit, pretends to be the black grandmother.
That would be also another role. So I say me being
that was pretty. Yeah.
Me probably putting on a woman's fast suit, doing that shit would be hard.
Or just any
suit.
suit.
Would be pretty.
The fat suit as a dude wouldn't be as hard, like playing a fat dude, like.
But he's like playing a grandmother.
Yeah, doing that would be hard. And honestly, this role in this movie, playing a dude like a character like that, would be hard for me, dude.
A rap.
Yeah, that would, because, dude, people like just think about how many times people bring up the Denzel's Training Day character.
Which
like the dude he was from Training Day, like reference lines just because of how good he played the role.
He killed it.
He killed it. Lakeith killed this role. I'm not gonna lie.
So you think I
don't know.
It's gonna be for.
It just would just scare me. It would definitely stick in my mind to have to play this dude doing the one-on-one interview section, and then at the end when it cut to real homie. It was just like, damn, these niggas do kind of look alike.
All I gotta say is, when it comes to Lakeith, I've only seen good acting from him.
Yes, no, I've only seen good acting. He's solid.
That Teddy episode in Atlanta, incredible.
I just love all.
Sorry about that. We had a crazy explosion of my laptop.
Yeah, I know, right?
No, but yeah, that episode of Atlanta was fucking tight.
Yeah, no, I love all of Atlanta. I fuck with Lakeith Stanfield. He's a solid actor. He's
dude. Was that his start? Probably not.
What, Atlanta?
Yeah.
Nah, he was in a bunch of other stuff before.
Yeah, I need to check his catalog.
Hold on. All right, I seen the new Mortal Kombat trailer. I mean, if you guys want to talk about it, we can. It was
it was
very mediocre to me.
It was some mid.
Looks like some grade A mid, You know, when you see it, you're like, all right, I can smoke this, but you see the seeds in it. You can see like a seed there, here, or there.
Smoking weed with seeds in it is fucking crazy.
I mean,
that shit.
We've all been there. We've all been there at some point or another.
No, the smell of a seed burning is one of the worst smells to me.
I wasn't born into grade A weed. I had to find that shit.
Yeah, I discovered that my weed was bad. Kind of, I thought I was just getting a deal. I was like, yo, I'm getting, because it was dank, but then I would grind it up, and I was like, yo, why are there so many? I would pull out like 7 seeds.
Gotcha.
I was like, this is insane.
Shit gives me a headache.
Yeah, they pop.
Yes, they do pop.
It's fucking scary.
They'll land on your polyester shirt, burn the shit out of that. So
fuck that.
But yeah, so this new Mortal Kombat is looking like some grade A mid.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I'm very excited for that.
But I mean, hey, it's entertainment for if it's is it coming to HBO Max? I'll watch that shit if it's coming to HBO Max. Honestly.
Yeah, maybe if it's there.
If it's free, I'll watch that shit. What's this Paramount Plus streaming service? Are you trying to get?
Yeah, so apparently Paramount's dropping a streaming service. It's $4.99 a month.
What does Paramount have? I don't know what.
Well, one of their first shows that they're putting on there is a reboot of Rugrats.
So they own the Rugrats franchise.
I don't know. Do they?
I remember I have vivid.
That intro was tight.
I thought you were gonna do the Paramount intro. Dun, 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 dun. That's
is
Paramount,
that
right?
no?
Yeah.
Nigga, is it?
Yeah.
Is that?
Yeah.
Is that Paramount?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Rugrats, that was my shit. I have some of the
Yes.
most vivid memories just staring up at the TV and just like hearing that song and looking at Chucky and his fucking dad and Tommy Peaklays.
Yeah. So that's not Paramount intro.
What is that?
This is Paramount with the stars.
But what's the sound sound like?
Yeah, what's the sound? Isn't the sound dun, 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 dun?
And then it
it's
like
got like the
zooms
lights.
No, I thought they had different. Hold on.
out. Yeah, on the ground.
Hold on. No, I don't know.
Yeah, they're like shooting all around.
Yeah, like. But what's the background to that? MGM.
No, you remember this one's like where the stars fly in.
Yeah,
And
but
it
what's
goes
that
dun,
sound like?
dun.
Oh wait, that one's like more like a twinkly sound.
I don't think there's any sound. I think it's quiet.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if it's quiet. That sounds wild if it's
all
quiet.
All right, we need to check
We
this
need to
out.
figure this out.
I
We
think
can't
it's
play
like-
this right now because we can't play it on the podcast. But we need
I
to
can't believe
figure
we're
this out.
arguing movie intros.
Movie intros. Yeah, I was just saying because you said intro. I instantly was thinking Paramount intro.
But the one with the drum roll, that's like Fox or some shit. I don't know.
That sounds like it could be. I feel like you might be right, but at the same time, I just don't want it to you two because I said it was this one. I want to be right.
20th Century Fox.
That sounds like it's 20th
That's
century.
yeah.
It's definitely. Why did you? Hold on. What did you type
There's
in?
the
though?
logo.
Did you type in dun
I
dun?
literally just typed in movie intro and it was the
Wait,
first.
let me see the picture though.
Right there with the
Oh yeah, fuck.
the big 20.
20th
Yeah, but is it
century
that
Fox.
song?
It
That's
is 100%.
No, you gotta.
No, I'm telling you,
100%.
I think Paramount sounds like. Hold on, let me think about it. Let me
What
channel
does
it.
it sound like? What is it?
There's
got
no sound. I'm
There's
telling you.
definitely-
No,
Weird
it's
sound.
like a little twinkly sound, like diddly. I can't even do it.
It's like background music for the, or it's whatever is happening in the movie. It just like intros with the movie.
Maybe.
I'm
Maybe.
pretty sure that's how it works.
Maybe.
See this one right here. You remember 20th Century
Yeah,
Fox.
Yeah, that's the one we know the song for.
Dun-dun-dun-dun. With the lights.
God.
That looks like the now.
Now that's what I call
Literally.
volume 57. That's crazy. I had now like all the nows.
Oh, they own the Paranormal Activity franchise. They own the Transformers franchise, SpongeBob franchise,
Paramount?
Cloverfield franchise,
That's pretty good.
Friday the 13th.
My dad works for
franchise,
Paramount.
Beverly Hills
Shout out my
Cops,
pops one time.
Hey,
The
shout out to Wilbur.
Godfather, Star Trek. Okay, so they definitely can do a bunch of. They definitely this Paramount Plus service.
They
G.I.
could-
Joe,
Make a little imprint.
Titanic, Transformers, Forrest Gump, Shrek,
Whoo,
Iron
Forrest Gump.
Man. Well, they probably can't have Iron Man because of
Disney.
yeah, it's probably on Disney Plus. Raiders of the Lost. Also, Indiana Jones. War of the Worlds, Mission Impossibles. Oh damn, the Mission
Damn,
Impossibles.
they're stacked, dude.
They definitely have a lot of. Damn, they do got a lot of IPs. So I just don't want to pay for another.
I think
fucking
they're Terminator
service.
too.
They might be. I just don't want I gotta pay for another.
I need
Fucking
to go
service.
through and cancel some services. I have like Apple TV
Or you could use them for your credit. Your
or
credit score.
no. I'm just paying for no fucking reason.
Or you can use it for boost up your credit score. No, man, fuck that shit.
I'm working on my credit score in other ways.
TTT will exclusive.
But
Yeah. Anything else?
nah, man. I think our fucking average episode has just gone
Gone
the
up
fuck
through the roof, niggas. On y'all motherfuckers. Over your head.
On the way to work and home
Over
from
your head
work.
tops.
Your head tops.
To and from work. You heard? Okay, you finished that drink. I'm about to do the same. Oh, mine's a little bit more full. though. Cheers.
Good luck. Cheers.
Shots.
Everybody.
Damn, that was a big ass shot. This thing gonna be fucked up.
I feel like I'm in Vegas.
Do you guys have any messages to the people?
Don't give up on the future. I feel like the future is bright, as like scary as life is right now, and as uncertain as it is. I feel like genuinely there is a brighter day to come.
Yeah, thank you.
On some real like positive shit, for real. Like I've been in the doom and gloom, and I feel like I'm feeling up. I want you to feel up.
Yeah, I mean, just stay on the grind and try to stay COVID free. And that's all I really can say and offer as far as advice right now. Try to stay as far as away from COVID in any way, shape, or form, but still get to the bag.
Sanitize your hands. Wash your hands.
Sanitize your hands. Buy stocks. Drink alkaline water. And
Reduce, reuse, recycle.
Yeah. Get paid. Stay COVID free.
get paid. Get laid.
Yeah. Hey, I don't even think we started an intro.
We didn't have an intro.
No,
So it just makes it more special.
That's the outro. Is
Definitely.
get paid, get laid.
Get paid, get laid.
Hey,
All right,
get paid, get laid.
hey, it's your boy Sin Supreme.
Sin exclusive.
It's me, Kristen Elizabeth.
Hey, there we go. It's your boy T.
We'll see you guys next week.
Had to switch it up.
You're.
Threw you off, huh?
Yeah, I know, right?